Hi, I'm Matt, part of the Advanced Engineering Group at Future Electronics. I'm here today to do a little training on how to build a complete Linux root file system and compile the kernel from scratch for the i.MX25 PDK 3 stack dev kit. So I'll do it as a step-by-step tutorial, assuming that you have the basic knowledge of the Linux environment. Okay, so step one is basically to download the i.MX Linux source SDK from the Freescale website. So just go to the freescale.com website. Into the search box, in the search box, you enter L2.6.31. Just search for that. Then it should return you that page right here. So the file we want is the Linux 2.6.31, which is the kernel version source code, not the binary one, but the source code, because we want to compile it ourselves. So the files weigh about 500 meg. So I'll let you download it, and I'll get back to you with the step 2 for the installation. So step 2 is to install the SDK once you have finished downloading it. So you just need to select the file and extract it in the same folder if you want. Doesn't matter. So this is what I did myself right here. So you have the folder. So if I enter that folder, I have the list of files. So you have ltib, which is the root file system and kernel builder. You have redboot, which is bootloader. You need to boot Linux. And TFTP, which is the software to upload the files on the PDK itself. So what we need to do is to install ltib. So just need to cd to the right folder. What you need to do is to execute /install once into that folder. I'll ask you if you want to continue. Yes. You need to go through the whole license agreement by pressing enter. Okay, then just type yes, and you need to specify the folder in which you want the SDK to be installed. So I'll select Freescale i.MX25 demo. There we go. So now I'll let the software install and get back to you with the step number 3. Okay, now that we have ltib installed, we can start building our own root file system and kernel image. So what I'll do is I'll cd to my install ltib. So Freescale Okay, so now we see the list of file. So the file we are interested in is the ltib. So to configure the ltib, what you need to do first time is to /ltib-c. So then you will enter the configuration mode of ltib. There we go. So the platform choice, of course, is the i.MX reference board. So we select that, then exit. You want to save, yes. Then we need to select the right development kit. So in our case, it's the i.MX25 3-stack. So that's done. Then we can exit, save, and now we enter the platform configuration. So you have all kinds of features that you can add and remove. But I guess the more interesting one is the package list. This is all the stuff that you can add and remove from your root file system. So for example, if you want to add Qt or GNOME or X11 or GTK, this is the place to add your software or remove them. Okay, so we'll just let every setting as default. Press exit, and yes, that's for my password. Enter, and that's it. The LT will now start to build everything, the root file system and also the kernel image. So it could take quite a lot of time to build, so from anywhere from 20 to 40 minutes depending on how many package you selected. So once LTIP is finished building the root file system and the kernel, we're pretty much done. So the step 4 is only exploring what LTIP builds for us. So if you browse through the LTIP folder, you'll see there's a rootfs folder. So if you go in there, that's basically your Linux root file system. If we go to boot, you have your image for Linux, so the compressed kernel. So u.image is for the U-boot bootloader and z.image for the Red Boot bootloader. So that's pretty much it for today. If you have any comments, please let me know. Otherwise, thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you.